We're under the lights for the first time in NASCAR Racing 2. Damn it. Ricky Rudd down there completing some circuits during practice. If he has his shirt off there, the lights are probably glistening off his chest, probably sweating a little bit. But not really, because he's a great astronaut, man. Something we've failed to talk about so far this season. Anyway, check out these points. After 10 races, Terry Labonte up there, 31 points above Dale Jarrett and Ernie Irvin. And then a little bit of a drop to Cal Petty, who jumped up big after a slow start where we didn't have his ratings up. And you see Jeff Gordon kind of sitting like a wiener there in P8 after his bad start to the season as well. Bill Elliott dropped out of the top 10 after his DNF at Sonoma, Sears Point, whatever. The schedule, the schedule, we'll just show it randomly later. Tail of the tape, we'll just show that. We'll just bring that up if something comes up. Let's get down to business. This is a big race. Coca-Cola 600, you kidding me? Click. Ricky Rudd, the biggest race of your life is about to unfold. Do you have a copy?
Hey, thanks, Andre. Yeah, it is a big race. Coca-Cola 600. Turned in some practice laps here. We got Winston Cup signage on the walls. Oh, Janet Rito. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to qualify soon, and this is going to be the first race where we're using that new qualifying number thing I mentioned at Talladega, where we're going to start up near, hopefully if our qualifying lap is good, we will start upper half, but then the difficulty's up. So we're going to be chasing these bastards down all race. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, you can tell that they did the same thing in the original NASCAR game, but they, the night races, quote unquote, just have a black sky. The lighting isn't different on the track, you know. And I'm not running the AI that came with the game. There was a Charlotte patch, AI patch that the community came out with, so I'm just trusting that they knew what they were doing. From just quick testing, it seems like this AI patch, they run better through the tri-oval. Even if it looks like they're running bad right now, they were running worse. But that was the difference I could see. Anyway, let's go qualify. Right now, not looking good. 30.7 in practice. 30.1 is my personal best. But I think the pole sitter right now, or the pole sitter is going to have about a 30 flat or a 30.1. Yeah, there we go. So on bullshit tires like I'm coming at right now, I can maybe do a 30, 36. Let's see. There's some other signage here that I didn't bother messing with. And still haven't figured out or I put like black backgrounds on the standings and the gear and speed over there. Just classy black. I don't know if you can tell, right near the window brace, there's some blue. You can see some blue around the window braces closest to me. That's the one I'm experimenting with, and I think I've cracked something there. I don't know. Here we go. I think I only get one lap here, too. And this setup has the same kind of issue as Atlanta, where I really have to concentrate on settling the car perfectly through the turn, or else I have to just correct it the whole time. Like right now, this ain't bad what I'm doing right now. That's pretty good, and then yeah, okay. I don't know what this is going to be. 30.5, that's what I said. 30.6 would have been elite, but 30.5, we'll see where I end up.
Welcome to ESPN Speed World. Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Punch.
And I'm Andre the Giant. We are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. Folks, one of the crown jewels of the season. It's the Coca-Cola 600 for the first time ever on ESPN Speed World. Let's take a look at the starting grid. Bill Elliott on the pole with a 30.123. Terry Labonte beside him on the front row. Damn it. Rusty Wallace and Cal Petty round out the top four. Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Ernie Irvin, blah, 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 blah. Brett Bodine up there, Bobby Labonte. And Ricky Rudd was talking about cracking the code on qualifying. He is smack dab in the middle of this field. He's nailed this qualifying. That's not, I don't think you can hear us right now. That's not, he's going to get real full of himself, start touching himself. Let's not hear him, let's not let him hear us talking about him here, but he's really nailed this. We got all 39 cars here. Steve Boob's in attendance. Oh, man. Claudette. I was talking to Claudette. And I won't get into it. I got yelled at. We almost missed the beginning of the Sonoma race talking about Claudette. But we'll talk about, trust me, we'll talk about Claudette, gang. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Folks, let's just hope these fans in front row. These fans in the front row wearing ponchos, because Ricky Rudd's starting on the outside on this weirdo track. He's going to be shitting his pants, and he's going to be flying out of the car into the front row here. So be careful, Ricky. Just hold on to her. Calm down. Get to the inside is what you need to do. You need to, the inside's predictable. The outside, you may get squeezed up there and get violated. So don't do that. Seems like you're settling down there behind that. Oh, Jesus, Lord in heaven, Ricky. You survived. You're all right. I don't see any poop flying from your car. So I think you're handling this with grace right now. Don't make that move on Ted Musgrave. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it. Watch for checkups through the thing here, the tri-oval. Good job, you survived that. Seemed like they have a little bit of an issue. It's a well-known problem in NASCAR games throughout the years. Dealing with the dog leg. As long as you know it's coming, you can prepare for it, you know. You either do this, and you just run, just play eye pacing and just run pace laps most of the time that you're trying to race because everyone keeps wrecking. Anyway, things have settled down here a little bit. But that was a hot start. We'll send this to Ricky on the backstretch. Just settle in, gang. We have, I forgot to talk about it, 88 laps. Pit window into the 30s. We'll have 2 pit stops and no caution. So let's hope no one wrecks, you know. Anyway, Ricky, you better catch up to them. You're losing them.
Hey, thanks, Andre. Good intro there. I'm already figuring out how to wheel the car through the turn so I don't have to overcorrect it like the Atlanta thing. And if these cars behave the rest of this race, man, this is good stuff. Oh yeah, I've learned how to do that. And Andre's right, man. I did hear him talking about me during the starting grid. Nailed it. I mean, we started middle of the field with that best lap INI thing. It's all reliant on how well you run a qualifying lap. And my best advice there, which I mean, I'll put all of this in some kind of tutorial or guide or something. My best advice there is just jump in and out of a race weekend and run 3 fresh off the boat qualifying laps, fresh off the truck, I guess. And and then average those out, and that's that number in, or maybe change it a tenth. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. You can find out your average, what your average qualifying speed is going to be, and you can, cheat the system and set that number so you're always going to be on the pole or always start middle of the pack. The one question mark here is I haven't run a full pit window of 30 laps, so I'm not sure if their tires wear down more than mine or mine wear more than them. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I think we should be good. And hell, if I win, then I deserve a win. Should be getting the first standing ticker here shortly. There it is. Perfect. Bill Elliott in the lead, has held the lead from the pole position. I did see some bigger names fall during there. Or they fought back, Ernie Irvan and Jeff Gordon and the likes. I wouldn't mind fixing the gap, that there are the elites, and then there are... That'll take some more tinkering. Haven't lost anybody off the field yet. Awesome stuff. They're running side by side, so I'm just taking her easy now through the tri-oval. I'm not pushing the car too hard right now. I'm just kind of taking in the scenery. Seeing what's going on here. Maybe if Ernie Irvan starts driving a wedge through the field, I'm gonna jump on him. And I'm already thinking about, because I'm going to be experimenting after this season, going to be experimenting more with the game with the ratings. Especially if I can get paint schemes into the game easily. Would love to run like a Legends season. I mean, Davey Allison would take over the 28 here. We'd have to put Ernie Irvan somewhere else. Probably in the Kodak. Move Sterling Marlin to the Coors. If they make the cut, I mean, we'd have 39, 38 drivers. Richard Petty, you get it. Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch. And they would all have equal elite, like the elites in this season, they'll all have those ratings. And we'll just see what happens. It'll be random starting grids unless I can find a way to manually do those, and we can flip the grid every race. I don't know. But that's something I'm thinking about doing that's on the horizon. That'll be fun. But that came from me being like, man, it's just so predictable that these top 10 cars are always here. And sometimes it's more fun to start how we've been running these races. Oh, this is like a perfect turn I just took. What's this lap? I don't know if that's a PB. I didn't see the number pop up right before that. But yeah, it's been fun to have battles with Lake Speed and whatever else. Axel Richardson, been racing with him a lot. But if we always start up here, then we'd always just see these same cars all the time. It would get kind of stale. I'm giving Ricky Red Ricky Red. I always I'm giving Ernie Irvan a little bit of a break here. I'm just trying to see what they're doing. Kyle Petty and who's Jeff Burton, Ted Musgrave. They're going to make a move on Jeff Burton here finally, it looks like. But he's going to fight back. Brett Bodine still hanging out with me. And I'll tell you what, it has become kind of predictable because just in my head, I was like, I wonder who the first car is of that group that fell off of us, but I knew who it was going to be. It was going to be Michael Waltrip. And there he is. I just knew I just knew that was going to be the name. So that could be an error on my part, not knowing exactly how to get the ratings up. But guess what? We got this game running. We're able to mod it reasonably. The main thing is molding it and tailoring it to exactly what we want. For the most part, we've been able to do that. That's awesome. I've learned to give them plenty of room through the tri-oval, and not even for my sake. Like they're going to run into me, but just they get easily spooked if you're near them through the tri-oval, so I try to give them as much breathing room as possible. Damage is on. I just heard some engines whirring on pit road. We'll see that when it pops up in the standings. I just love not having to even worry about that. And I used Sonoma because it wasn't that eventful. I used it, kind of as a testing ground for replays and the best way to handle those. And if we hear there's a spin or something, we should be able to go find it quick. I thought that was going to be Ernie Irvan fighting me, but that's Brett Bodine. Where'd Ernie go? He's back there. Hell, we're 8 seconds off the leader and not going to have cautions. Yeah, they're just a little weird through the tri-oval, but I almost threw the race away, forgetting Brett Bodine was racing me. He's racing me down the backstretch. Come on. I have you beat. I'm just going to run my line. Stay up there, asshole. Now, we'll see if he gets spooked coming out of 4. I'm giving him plenty of room. And he still gets spooked. You see that? Whatever's going on there. Or maybe Ernie Irvan was racing him or something. I don't know. Oh, man. We're going to learn a lot this race. We're going to learn if there's a wreck. We'll see what happens with high-speed wrecks that we've been talking about. And another big thing is lapping cars. That's one of the things in the tail of the tape that we're still up in the air on, but I'm starting to lean toward NASCAR, toward this game. I just want to see how they handle. I mean, we haven't had lappers for a few races now. But how they handled Talladega is promising. Lap 25, pit stops coming in about 4 or 5 laps. We got a huge run off the hill here. We'll take that. I wheeled the car back and forth there 15, 16 times to stay on that line. Ooh, man. Feels like we're picking up a little bit of speed at the end of the run compared to them. I mean, huge. Yeah, this hasn't been like this. So I would have to adjust that tire wear number a little bit. My tire wear, I can make it so my tires go down faster. But we're going to have to We'll be chipping away. We'll be chipping away at them all race. Trying to catch up to these leaders. Hopefully they get stuck in lappers. But yeah, definitely faster in these final 5-6 laps of this run. No question about it. And I haven't really fully dove into the tire wear situation. Like, I know the numbers affect it, but I don't know. Well, like, the motto of this season is we'll figure it out. Because the end goal is to have just a one-stop shop database, PDF, whatever, of everything you need to know. All right, we're on lap 29. What's Earnhardt? 3.2. We just gained 0.3 on him. They are racing there, so there's a chance. No, we're definitely catching him. We're definitely faster. Later in the run, whatever. Kind of a bummer, but
Got a flow car down low.
it's about time Ricky Rudd won a race. All right, Dale Earnhardt, big slow up because of pit stops. That's not good.
You're now at the top 10.
But we'll pit with Earnhardt here. Let's see what their pit road entry's like here.
Got a flow car in here.
After the billboards, he's not even going in. You son of a bitch.
Auto brake is now turned on. Watch your speed now. Keep it on 6,500.
That's good. That's got to be good. Good. Suck it. That's good. Holy hell, look at that. 30.46. I think it's like near my PB, and I ran it at the end of the run. So I got to change my tires for sure. Like my tire wear.
Go, 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 go. Watch your speed
Oh,
now.
shit,
Keep it on
Janet
6,500.
Reno.
Car high. Clear.
You horse's ass.
6,500. Car down low.
Ward Burton, I guess he was running up in that front pack.
Down high. Keep it on 6,500.
We deserve anything good coming here.
Stay up high. Clear. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
One thing I wish would happen is Ward Burton getting around me, because I
Okay,
want
the
to.
leader is pitting now.
Come on, get around me.
Car low.
I want to see what they do on the apron here. We're going to lose some time on the track. I don't care.
Auto brake is now shut off.
Okay. Yeah, we lost some time on the track, but I really wanted to see how they handle the apron coming off pit road. New tires here. Be careful. Oh, Lord. Ward Burton surfing through the dog leg there. Trying to see some names on the apron here. That's Brett Bodine and Ted Musgrave. Yep. Got a red car coming up. Might be Jeff Gordon. It is. All right, P12. Looks like that's where I'm settling in here. I think pit stops are going to be wrapping up soon. Nice little round of pit stops. Good stuff. $19.96 this game. $19.96. Looks like, oh, everybody has pitted. I believe for the first time in a few races. Or no, we had one at Talladega, but we're going to get some ad money, go to commercial. Well, we have a few more commercial breaks left on ESPN Speed World before we switch to CBS.
I'll tell you what, too, Ricky, if I'm not part of that CBS broadcast, I'll just light your house on fire and don't even know you existed. Terry Labonte in the lead after 35 of 88 laps. I guess he might have been in second before pit stops. Bill Elliott was leading early in the early going here. Sterling Marlin, we bumped his ratings up a touch here. Those are starting to show. Bobby Labonte rounds out the top 5. 6 through 10, Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt, Cal Petty, and Jeff Gordon. Ward Burton there, Burton there, sitting there, B11. That's my Ward Burton, folks. I could do that better if yeah. Ricky Rudd, P12. Ernie Irvin, he's going to be hanging out with Ricky Rudd throughout the commercial break, most likely. Jeff Bodine, Brett Bodine, or Jeff Burton, Brett Bodine round out the top 15. We'll be back for more of the Coca-Cola 600 here on ESPN Speed World. Don't go anywhere.
Sunday, sweet little Tiffany's been arrested.
It wasn't me.
But she's not going quietly.
It's either butt kickings or lollipops, and I'm fresh out of lollipops.
On Happily Ever After. Then, close the blinds and turn off the lights. Carol discovers smut.
It's like a scene from Aliens.
Renee discovers something else.
Oh my God! That's the overnight parcel guy!
Check out an all-new All Right Already. After Unhappily. Sunday.
There's a spin in turn 3. Stay on high. Stay on high.
All right, folks, we're back. Pretty much as soon as you went to commercial, there was a spin, and it was Dave Marcus, and he's holding up the show here.
Clear.
We maybe skipped 11 seconds.
Car high. Clear, clear.
It's bullshit. I thought we were going to be able to
That car is
take a
fine.
break from the broadcast, not talk for a couple minutes. My throat's getting dry. But we're back in it here. ESPN Speed World coverage of the Coca-Cola 600 after shit, Ricky, after 40 of 88 laps. I don't know what we did on the return there, but maybe you might be seeing some footage from the American Online Copter Cam. You've got mail. So it was definitely Dave Marcus involved in that wreck. Terry Labonte has DNF, folks. The leader. We were concerned about Dave Marcus, and we didn't see Terry Labonte DNFing. Maybe we showed that. So, Rusty Wallace now in the lead. 0.4 ahead of Bill Elliott, Sterling Marlin. They've dropped. Ricky Rudd's jumped up to P10 because of Terry Labonte's DNF. I think we'll be able to show it. I don't think he was on pit road when we came back from commercial, folks. So that might be a perfect storm of just chaos and quick camera changes. See if we can pick up what happened to Terry Labonte, the race leader and the points leader. Not anymore, Jack. He contests that points lead. Goodbye. Throw it in the garbage can. Tell you what, Dale Earnhardt did him dirty. You know, at Bristol, the first one was whatever. You know, spun him out. Taylor Labonte was winning that anyway. Or, you know, when he spun him sideways on the front stretch, crossing the start finish, where Taylor Labonte still won the race. But that second one, brother, even Bob Jenkins, when he was calling the race, he just didn't want to say it. He knew what happened. He was just like, oh, he spun him out. Oh, fuck. There's just no way that, you know, he knew what he was doing. Anyway, Ernie Irvin out of the race as well, folks. some big names taking hits. Ernie Irvin may have been involved with the Dave Marcus situation. We don't know. But Ricky Rudd is coming up on a big group of turds.
Okay, you're going to get the cross flag this time.
Or maybe not turds. I mean, we got Jeff Gordon. I think there are some turds littered in this group. We'll see how Ricky Rudd handles them.
The car in front of you.
I mean, right now we have, you know, what, 28 cars on the lead lap. Things are looking good. We'll wait till the back stretch. Send it down to Ricky. See if he's going to use John Smith's ineptitude to get around Jeff Gordon here. Jeff Gordon's going to fight back there like a son of a bitch.
Still there. Clear.
Ricky Rudd slams into the wall. Damage is on. No damage.
All the way around this time. We're filling you up.
It might have been a case of arrow push or just lack of talent.
Oh, you're a lap down.
One or the other. Come on, Ricky.
Car high.
Get around John Smith. There you go. And get to the backstretch, and we'll send it down to you. See how you're feeling. Just say, just let us know how you're feeling. There you go.
All right, thanks, Andre. That return might be a jumbled mess, but hopefully we luck out and we're able to capture the Terry Labonte DNF there. I just checked the timer. We have 40 laps to go, so that's about 20 laps without pit stops. And or what? 20, what did I say? That's about 20 minutes remaining in this race. And we have about 24 minutes left on the keyboard script timer. So we're doing good. If I did the math right. It does 10 repetitions, and there's 6 minutes in each repetition that's at the very bottom of the script that is empty until it presses F1 and goes back up to the top, F2, and then goes through the standings again. So that's 6 times 10 repetitions. That's 60 minutes, plus all the time it takes to go through the standings each time. But I just have 60 minutes as to err on the side of caution. So we should be fine. This is probably the only race where we're going to encounter that because it's the longest race of the season. I should just buy the full version. Don't have to worry about it. This is important stuff, man. All right, let's be careful. They're dealing with Dick Trickle here. Let's not hold it against them. It's definitely janky through the tri-oval, but we can manage. Got about 9 laps until pit stops. Was thinking we were gonna skip some laps during commercial, but we aren't going to. So this might be pretty much flag to flag coverage, unless things settle down after these pit stops. I'm afraid to make a move on Jeff Gordon here, just out of fear of him fighting back. Dick Trickle's a lap down. We'll take this. That was a little bit too close for comfort there. I'll tell you what I did with Ward Burton. His numbers aren't the same as these big guys because they're identical, all those guys. But Ward Burton's one of the cars I kind of experimented with that, just for example, these big guys, their strength or whatever is 400 to 500, for example. Those aren't the exact numbers. Ward Burton's strength, and then the game just randomly says, hey, this race or maybe this lap, I don't know if it does lap to lap or what. Oh, shit. The game picks a number that they'll run that strength at, Oh, God. Stay away. Oh, didn't see Gordon coming up. But with Ward, what'd I say? 400 to 500, for example. And then Ward Burton, I made his number for like 350 to 550 or something. So his ceiling is higher, but his basement is lower than theirs. Just an experiment to see what it does. And, he's sitting in the top 10. Just a random name we'll see running in the top 10 somewhere. I like that. Like during a race and shit. Okay. What are they doing here? This is messing me up because I got Earnhardt bouncing around in my mirror. Oh, this is Bermuda Triangle right here. I gotta try to take him on the high side. Gotta let Earnhardt go. Suck it, Earnhardt. There's the standings. Rusty Wallace in the lead. Bill Elliott trying to come back after Sears Point. I thought I was in P3 for a second. All right, everybody, behave. I mean, they behave. Oh, God. If this is what we have to deal with at Charlotte, so be it. I mean, this is great. Kenny Wallace with the DNF somewhere. Not a big deal. Did we call out the Ernie Irvin DNF? I think so. It was during all that Dave Marcus nonsense, I believe. I feel like we're going to get a. I don't know. I feels like somebody's going to spin out right here. They don't make contact with each other. They don't cause each other to wreck. But I just feel we're on the razor's edge right now. Is that Jeff Gordon way up there? How did he get up there? What were we racing with him? All right, just a mishmash of cars up here. We have some lappers. We have some for position. And we got to tiptoe through here. I don't want to be on the bottom, though, with pit stops coming. I got to cut up. I got to go up top. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Come on. Yeah, we're definitely just hemmed in here. Which, whatever. Let's not throw a race away by racing Joe Nemechek. Son of a bitch. Yeah, then he shouldn't be giving me the business. All right, Earnhardt's underneath us right now. I'm pitting this next lap. Remember a few laps ago, Ward Burton pinched us when we were down here? He's the only car to do that. His aggression's one of those that is 899 to 900, I think. Pretty sure. Okay, we're pitting here. Let's stay out of their way. Oh my God. This is awesome. Let's see. I got to get better. I got to get better with this. All right. Okay, that's a good little system here. Basically, I'm going to always brake short, and then I can always pull up ahead if I don't hear. I'll explain it another time. Okay, shit. I got a wheel spin. Get out of here. That's the first time we've encountered that wheel spin that we had to do with the tight pit road. Anyway, come on. Where are we at on the... we got 16:25 left on the keyboard script timer. This is high stakes. We're racing the clock. I wish I could use an AI to police myself there. I just don't want to cheat them. Have a better exit than they do, you know. All right. Tell you what, the braces or whatever on the cockpit, not a big deal. I wish they weren't there. Hopefully I can find a way to get them out of there, but if not, whatever. The main thing is just more field of vision out of the cockpit is huge. I love it. It feels like, you know, I don't think this is a stock car cockpit. It's like I don't know what, but I'll take it. And we can still customize the bottom of it, which I'm not worried about until I take a break here and after a few more races. All right. We're racing. These are all. This all has to be for position here. I thought he was gonna be like the next 3 cars in front. Right after I said that. Yeah, I think in a recent video I mentioned this is Ned Jarrett, but it's not. He like narrated the first game, I think, where he was like, "This is NASCAR Racing." But this spotter is, I think I was Googling it to be sure. His name is Ronald Gaines, voice actor. Cool. Yeah, if you watch that modding video, I think I mentioned there's a patch or just a utility you can download that turns down that beeping on the spotter audio, radio, whatever. I wouldn't mind doing that. Add it to the list of things I'll do during those couple days off. I'm trying to get these videos up one a day. This may bleed into the new year. I don't know. All right, Dave Marcus is up here. I love the suspense. There's Rusty Wallace in the lead after pit stop still. I love the suspense of waiting for the standings to see where I'm at right now. P10, getting another top 10 finish. I did just pass Sterling Marlin, I believe, for position. Oh, no wonder everyone's having problems with David Marcus. Stay up there, you horse's ass. Sorry, Dave Marcus, you're a goat, but we gotta go. Where am I here? 10.4 back. So I would just need a better start if I would want to win this. But this is great, man. This is, you know, the weirdness in the tri-oval here, but it's predictable. It's not like they just randomly do it. You can kind of get a feel on when they're going to do it, what they're going to do. But the main thing is this experience of figuring out that qualifying lap number and then just being able to run with these guys all race long, having some close battles and stuff. This is it. This is it. It's this kind of race that would make me that we've had 4 or 5 of them this season. Not every race is going to be amazing, but we've had 4 or 5 races this season that are like, okay, I'm coming back to this game again. There's just something quaint about it, man. And nostalgia, of course, but the devs. Okay, hang on, shut up. Hang on, here we go. Just the devs, you can tell after the first NASCAR game, which you can Google that, search GP laps, like Grand Prix laps, GP laps, NASCAR, and you can watch the first NASCAR game that he ran a season on, or a championship mode, or and you can tell the groundwork was there, and then this is the sequel to it, and you can tell it's just every it's just, they really cared about making this good. And of course they did with the later games as well, but just something about it, I don't know. Just the fact that we're almost 30 years on, getting near this, we're recording this December 2023, and this blows a lot of these NASCAR games out of the water that have come out. It's ridiculous. I'll tell you what, I wonder what happened. Something we didn't even talk about was tire wear didn't come into play in that second run. We weren't like blazingly faster than them at the end of that second run. Or maybe we were in a lot of traffic, we really couldn't stretch our legs. I don't know. I know for a fact we were faster on that first run. All right, I need a keyboard timer check. Just broke 10 minutes. We're at 9:58. Is Ward Burton gonna choke me here?
Still there. Still there. Clear. Okay, the next 3 cars in front are all for position.
It feels like he's right there on me. We should get one more standings ticker here. Sure it. Basically, if you're hearing me say all this and watching the race, we're all right. Keyboard timer, what, 3.7? I did a 3.17. Yeah, I am humming right now. I think. I forget what my PB was. Definitely not in the 29s. And we're essentially there. I know I am. Yeah, with a caution sprinkled in here, we could contend for the win. I still think we can contend for the win even without the caution. If we're just in it from the get-go, we gotta qualify a little bit better. Who knows? This is great. All right, be careful. Let's not lose our race after we've held their hand through the tri-oval all race long. Let's not forget to keep doing that. I can't make that move. What I want right now is for this standing ticker to run another time. Because math says it will, and then we'll be safe. Should be able to make him pass on Mark Martin. We don't have him, and I got janked coming out of 2. Got kind of squirrely. Oh, there's the standings. Okay, good. We're safe. Rusty Wallace still in the lead. Is that going to be his first win? As weird as that sounds, maybe. I don't know. We don't have him. These guys up here are running. Awesome. Slow car ahead. Somebody pitting. A smoker. Is that for position? No, it looks like it was John Smith. Okay, I don't care about that. I gotta watch this. Who's the clown holding the show up here in the Tri-Oval? It's Bill Elliott. for position here. Tell you what, too. There's a Texas track later in the season that we're running that came with a expansion pack, I think, or it was community made. I don't know. There's a day version of Charlotte we can run late in the season. If this is what we get at Charlotte, sign me up. And oh, by the way, I did figure out that the bridge is being weird. We're gaining all that. We're taking all this. We deserve anything coming our. No. At Sonoma, those bridges getting messed up. That 100% has something to do with the car number of cars drawn. Did extensive testing there, so we figured that out. Anyway, I was able to grab some positions there. Oh, damn it. P4 right now. Where's the leader? 7 seconds ahead of us. Now we got to be careful. We have to be super careful. We got 3 to go. We'll keep an eye on those standings in case something happens to Rusty Wallace. Oh, I'm terrified right now. Careful, careful. Dale Jarrett doesn't give a fuck. He's flying through the dogleg here. Hutch Strickland's gonna come down here. That's just not a professional move by him. We're racing for the win here. Or, you know what I mean, for position. I don't know. 2 to go. Steve Boobs, man, you're gonna hold me up on that top line. Dale Jarrett's bobbing and wobbing. Should have threw this to Andre at the end, but whatever. We'll save that for races for the win. See if we can take advantage of this Dale Jarrett snafu here. I bled up the track a little bit. Might have pinched him. Or no, he's fighting back. Giving him plenty of room to race me here. Or no, he's way back there. Never mind. Just imagine if these big guys up here had their aggressions turned all the way up, which now I'm thinking we're going to have to do. I just want to cross the start-finish line for this keyboard timer. Did we check? What did he say? What? Where are we at here? Okay, there's the checkers. Okay, good. We survived.
That's okay. Good job. We'll get them next time.
What a game. And taking a look at the final results, that cutscene going back to the garage, we'll just show that for a few seconds with the Tecmo Bowl injury music, and I'm running out of things to say during that cutscene, and always feel obliged to say something, so we'll let it cook. Rusty Wallace did get that win. That's one of our blind spots, and I have the stats here. I can look them up. Pretty sure that is Rusty Wallace's first win of the season. Yes, it is. He has 1 pole. Coming into this race, he had 1 pole, 3 top 5s, 7 top 10s, 7 top 10s, and a DNF. Yeah. Jeff Gordon led a lap somewhere. I finished up there P3. I always forget to orange Ricky Rudd on this page, but whatever. Bill Elliott led a bunch of laps. Ward Burton ended up top 10. And we were racing with Ward Burton a lot this race. That was fun. That was just fun stuff, man. So much fun. It's just amazing. Hopefully that was conveyed in the video watching it. It's just awesome. I think I mentioned during the race, like this is the kind of race that'll bring you back to the game. John Smith, we had that DNF late. Ernie Irvin and Terry Labonte, and yeah, coming back from commercial, what happened there was why there was dead air is I went to commercial and then I hear there's a spin, and I'm like, okay, if it doesn't affect the race, it doesn't affect what's going on, then hell yeah, I'm just gonna let it slide and come back from commercial and be like, Dave Marcus spun out, whatever. But the fact that it ended up bunching up the field where I was coming up on them, and the fact Terry Labonte totally separately DNF'd, we had to come back and have it be awkward, and there had to be some dead air there. So you'll forgive me, I hope. That's it for Charlotte. Pretty sure, yeah. I just did these schedules, but I'm pretty sure we're going to Pocono next. I have the schedule here real quick. Yeah, we do Pocono, Dover, California, Las Vegas, and that'll end the first half of the season. And then we kick off the second half of the season in spectacular fashion at New Hampshire, which let's see what happens here. New Hampshire is just a boring track at any game you play. Let's see what NASCAR Racing 2 gives us. That's all I'm going to say. It's not a true sim, so they may have jiggled the balls a little bit here. Made it a little bit better and more entertaining. I don't know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got to tackle Pocono. There's an AI patch that the community had or Sierra made after the game or whatever, so we should have some good stuff there. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.